Asus TUF FX505DT review. A genuinely affordable gaming laptop. Gaming laptops are unfeasibly expensive, right? Well, they don't have to be, because Asus TUF range includes a seriously good mobile gaming PC that will deliver 1080p gaming for a great price. The combination of NVIDIA's affordable, yet capable, GTX 1650 GPU and AMD's Ryzen 5 3550H gives the TUF FX505DT all the tools it needs for gaming performance, and Asus has dropped a few extra luxuries into the mix too. Inevitably there are compromises here to get the price down to a manageable level, but as with the higher spec, RTX 2060-powered Asus TUF FX505DT, the cuts have been necessary and generally made in all the right places. That's mostly because the two machines are cut from the same cloth. Not that the FX505 is made from cloth, nor is it the sort of unibody aluminium shell super high-end gaming notebooks are encased in. But, while it may be housed in a modestly chunky plastic chassis, it doesn't really feel like a budget machine, and that's because Asus has left in a few gamer flourishes here and there. But let's start with the innards. The AMD Ryzen 5 3550H is the chip at the heart of the TUF FX505DT. That's essentially a last-gen APU given a Zen Plus facelift, and a slight 100 MHz clock speed bump. So, sadly this isn't 7 nm silicon of the Ryzen 3rd Gen variety, and we're looking at both 12 nm CPU and GPU components. And yes, that's a Vega 8 graphics part shouldering the basic rendering demands, not some shiny Navi graphics card. But it means there's a low-power GPU for when you're running on the desktop or throwing any light browser or media loads its way. You don't need the extra graphical oomph of the Vega 10 chip inside the previous TUF laptop we reviewed, because when you're gaming the discrete NVIDIA graphics card spools up and takes over the heavy graphical lifting. And, as a general-purpose CPU, the Ryzen 5 3550H performs okay. With 4 cores and 8 threads, it's got a fair amount of multi-threaded power to offer in this affordable form. But it does have to be said that the actual single-threaded performance does seem to be a bit off, despite having a solid 3.7 GHz turbo clock speed which comes into play when only one core is needed.